Okay, so as I'm going through this day, I'm realizing more and more what I'm really going to be doing. It's kind of crazy because it started off just video games, and it was a fun little memory. But as I went out and tried to get and capture some of the spots I used to go to and all that, and realizing that it's all gone, like all of it. My whole childhood is gone. It's just kind of crazy how different everything is. Yeah, no, that was a pass by. My old house, or the house I used to live in, isn't there anymore. I don't know what's going on with that property, but it looks way different. The whole neighborhood looks different, and I mean, we're talking years. We're not. This is not a shocker. But I'm back out to Laurel. I did stop by the old Circle K for Donkey Kong, the game that I wanted to talk about, and where I went to as a kid. It is no longer a Circle K. It's like a Moe's Mart or something. I believe an Indian family had purchased a property and made it their own. England Deli should be coming up soon, and it's just different. Everything is so different. Section where it's got like all the there's a stop sign here now. Wild. Okay, now it's called Dollar World Discount Corner Store. It used to be England's Deli, and that's just still there, which makes all the sense in the world to me because it's fucking Ambits. But yeah, the Ambits is still there, and it looks really nice actually. It looks like they really took care of the place. This is so nuts. I remember like just running the streets here. Yeah, I remember the movie theater wasn't that far. It's a storage place now? No, that can't be it. It is now a RV and boat storage. This is kind of sad. I really wanted to get some footage of it for the game, but it looks like I found some online. I may have to quote unquote borrow some of that for the rest of the video there, because definitely have nothing. I want to go down and see what the Shell Factory is now, because it's definitely not the Shell Factory anymore. Yeah, this is what's left of the Shell Factory. They're in the middle of demoing it. Apparently, I just spoke with this police officer. Sometime, which hurricane? I'm pretty sure it was the last one, but the last hurricane that came through pretty much destroyed what was left of this park, and yeah, they're completely taking it down. I don't know what their future plans are. I'll look for it online, see if they have any future ideas, but yeah, this is what it is, and this is what's left. Well, this is the plaza that I used to go to the movie theater. There is a laundromat here. I honestly don't believe that that's the same one that I grew up with. A lot of the other shops aren't here. This right here, I want to say either 510 or 511 was the DVD shop. Like it was kind of like a Blockbusters, but that's not there anymore. Of course, they were gone a long time ago. And here is where the movie theater was. This is the movie theater I used to go to when it was like $1.50 for the matinee movies. And this place is looking a little saucy, but what you gonna do, I don't know what was there, but I don't think we can see. I can't. That's the inside now. It doesn't even resemble a movie theater anymore, but it is what it is. But yeah, this is pretty wild coming back here. This one has been a staple of my childhood. Used to love going to Twisted Treat for sure, and I look forward to getting some today. all the things I'm doing now with my kids. We go to fast tracks for the go-karting and stuff like that, which is all, it never even dawned on me, but it's all like electric, it's indoors, it's awesome, but it's just so different than back in the day. There's a family fun center somewhere in Port Charlotte. I'm gonna go there too. Hopefully I can talk to the owner, but they have like a full-blown arcade, old school arcade. We're talking like Robotron, Afterburner, Daytona, like old school arcade. So hopefully I can go in and talk to them and kind of get a feel for what's going on there. I definitely want to film, just going, what's at the mall. You have, the stuff that we go to every weekend. We travel to these places and just look for little trinkets and stuff to purchase a piece of the time and era that we're in. And that's what it comes down to. So, you got your GameStop, you have, the retro stores that are popping up now that are more common now than the actual game stores. I believe there's the same amount in the same amount of area where they have the new games and they have retro shops. And I'll be honest, I think the retro shops are a little more busy. I think it'll be kind of fun to leave behind on the internet, and hopefully, YouTube is still around when I'm gone, and people can share in the stories that I have, and hopefully there's a lot more people like myself. Like all the people I watch, the retro guys, they don't go anywhere, they don't do anything. It's all in their house, and it's like they've boarded themselves up. And I didn't want to be like that. I wanted to get out. I wanted to explain, like, yes, we're, the whole playing games and stuff and retro stuff sparked something in me to get outside and start filming. So we'll see where this goes, guys. I think this is going to be a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. But yeah. I haven't had a Whopper in a while. I was going to get something from the mall, but it's expensive and it's not that good. Gyros. Those are actually pretty good. I'm never dissatisfied with that. But the pizza place, the sub place, Chinese place, I don't know if I'm just old. I don't know if my taste has changed since I quit smoking, because like 3 more months will be a year and things do taste different. I'm kind of making my rounds to the different spots to hang out with the kids and stuff, and just kind of document them. Whether I get an interview out of this, which I'd love to do, I don't know. I make sure I document it for the boys, so they'll be able to see this in the future. And when they're telling their kids stories, they'll have something to reference. And after I finish up my Whopper here, I'll head in there and see what kind of trouble I can get myself into. This Whopper is really good. Get into the whole arcade thing here. See if I can speak to any of the management or anything like that. Maybe get an interview today or set one up for another time. Oh man, nice icy cold Coca-Cola and Whopper. That was really good. Kidstar Park, that's the name of this place. But anyway, I'm gonna go in and see what I can do and what kind of footage I can get, and see if we can leave here with something positive to say about the future of arcades and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, just left the arcade. Good lord, I could stay in there for hours. I was finding, so I've been here a million times and never really focused on the arcade stuff. It's kind of wild because like I came here mostly for the go-karts and laser tag, but turns out they have a lot of great games here, a lot of cool games. I'm about to post a bunch of them straight too. Like I took a bunch of pictures. I'm out of there. Yeah, I took a bunch of pictures of all the games that I grew up with, so it's kind of cool to be able to look at them. And man, my wallet was just on fire wanting to play all the games, so I had to get the heck out of there. And yeah, we're gonna see what happens. I did make contact with one of the managers and the owner's son, who lives down here. I think the owner lives out of state, but the owner's son is here, and he's actually out of town right now on vacation or whatever, and so he'll be back in a couple of weeks. Hopefully I'll get an interview with him. Yeah, hopefully I get an interview with them and be able to talk a little bit about the arcade. And man, does he even realize like how important this place is to old people like me? Anyway, on to the next thing.